Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You feel me? Top of the morning. Man, it's one of them days where it's like, you just wake up. You ever just wake up like, damn, today gonna be a good day. Well, today's gonna be a good day. You feel me? Hey, man, go work out. Go. I'm telling you, go work out. Every time I go work out, bro, my mental be so right. Every time I work out, and you feel me, and it got me feeling right, got me feeling good and shit. So it's one of them days where I feel like, you know what, it's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be alive because you gotta understand, a lot of people didn't wake up today. Certain people didn't. When they fell asleep, they didn't wake up. You know, certain people didn't make it today. Certain people that was here yesterday, they was here yesterday. They not here today. So you got another opportunity to achieve greatness, my nigga. So go ahead and go after it. It's just like, see, the thing about me is like, I ain't got no problem with a motherfucker dreaming, but it's just like, how long you gonna dream? Bro, you gotta go get it. Fuck the dream, nigga. You can dream all day. A dream becomes worthless when you can't get it. When you can't attain it, that shit becomes worthless. And you gotta have the mentality that this shit will not be a dream for long. This shit is gonna be a reality soon. Faster than ever. You just gotta put the time in. If you just give yourself a solid year, a solid 6, 8 months, and you put in nothing but 100%, your life is going to change. But you gotta give it 100%. You gotta give it 100%, and you gotta put yourself first. If you don't put yourself first, it's not gonna happen for you. Because you only gonna go as far as you take yourself. You're not gonna go as far as somebody else take you. Because it's gonna come a time where you gotta know how to do it on your own. Nobody can't do it for you. If you don't know how to swim, you're gonna drown. You feel me? So you gotta know how to get it yourself. And that's why, and this is the thing right here too. See, and no matter how talented you are, this is why you don't burn bridges. Because it's gonna come a time where you're gonna need somebody. You feel me? We all got that point in time where it's really us against the world. So it's gonna come a time where we gonna need somebody to for some connections. You gotta understand, connections lead to resources. And what's the resources? Fucking money. That's just what it is. It's fucking money. And you need connections no matter how talented you are. In order for you to get into that certain room or get into that certain lane or get into this certain bracket, you gotta have connections because you can't always do it on your own. So that's why you gotta ask questions. You feel me? You gotta ask questions. You feel me? Like my grandma used to tell me, how am I gonna know you hungry if you don't speak up? Think about that. If you don't speak up, you're not gonna be able to eat. You feel me? You gotta stop being scared to ask questions. You gotta ask questions. You gotta know how to communicate. You feel me? And one thing you also gotta know is, just because a person disagree with you, don't mean they gotta go all the way there. You feel me? So you just gotta know how to talk to people, and you gotta know how to open your mouth. Because if you're not gonna open your mouth to ask for help, what are you really doing? You're not gonna know everything. So that's one thing we gotta become better at, is learning how to ask questions and open our mouth. Because the ones who will open their mouth and ask questions, those will be the people who get ahead. Those will be the people who get ahead. So you gotta know how to open your mouth, and you gotta know how to speak for yourself. And you gotta also know how to speak up. And that's why I say, you feel me, when you don't have people speak up for your own, you don't have people speak for you. You speak up for yourself. You don't want the wrong motherfucker talking for you. Especially a nigga who don't give a fuck about life. You don't want him speaking up for you. You want to speak up for your damn self. You talk for yourself, and you stand up for yourself. At the end of the day, that's the shit I preach. Because it's all about respect. It's all about, reputation. But it's all about becoming valuable and building up a portfolio. You gotta find a way to become valuable in some type of way to start getting to your destination. Because if you're not gonna get to your destination if you don't start making yourself valuable, you gotta make yourself valuable. And that's why networking and shit like that is fucking great. First impressions are everything. Just because you having a bad day don't mean you take that shit outside and you start fucking up everybody else's day. Because that's how you fuck up your blessings. You feel me? You gotta talk to every man with respect. You gotta talk to everybody with respect because you just never know who you fucking run into. You never know. And first impressions are everything. The way you interact with a person and how the way you talk to a person, you feel me, is everything. Because some of y'all is disrespectful as fuck. And one thing about it is so funny, is because the people who always the rudest is the ones who gotta always work with people. The motherfucker like nurses, rude in the motherfucker. Customer service, the motherfucker who work at the front office, rude than a motherfucker, bro. Motherfuckers who take care of old people, rude than a motherfucker, bro. So you gotta know how to talk to people. You feel me? You can't be rude than a motherfucker and then wanting to work at this particular job or have this particular career. Or, nah, it don't go like that. So you gotta leave your ego at home. You gotta be able to leave your ego at home. You cannot, and you gotta, and another thing is too, see, sometimes we also got to leave our pride at home too, because you can't be prideful and broke. No, bro, prideful and broke do not go together at all. You don't want to be prideful and broke. That's one thing. That's one thing that cannot happen. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a little bit just to make things possible. You know, we want to talk about what our dreams is and our aspirations. We got to stop going based off of our ideal situations, and we got to start going based off of our current situation, because too many times we go based off of our ideal standards. No. Fuck your ideal standards. And let's go based off of your current situation right now. You feel me? And I don't care about people's feelings. You know, I get to a point in time where I don't care. I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. You feel me? You ask me for my opinion, I'm going to tell you the simple truth. Because we got to live in reality at the end of the day. So, yeah, it's all about looking at your current situation and trying to become valuable so you can get your ideal situation. And that's why people fake a life, because they hate their current situation. So they start trying to fake their ideal situation, trying to make their ideal situation as if it's going on now. Nah, fuck that. Nigga, fuck faking it. Get the motherfucking shit. I ain't trying to fake this shit. I'm trying to get this shit. I'm trying to achieve my ideal standards. But you got to understand, in order for you to build yourself, you feel me, invest into yourself, in order for you to reinvent yourself, you got to start and you got to look at where you at currently and see, okay, how can I progress from here? You can't look at your ideal situations, because if you keep looking at your ideal situations, you're not going to go far. Why? Because it's not going to always go your way. And that's why I always say fuck feelings, because feelings is the reason why we got into these fucked up predicaments. Feelings are the reason why, feelings are the reason why sometimes we have a long downfall. Feelings is the reason why we should have let go of a situation last month, yesterday, a year ago, and we still holding on to certain things because of feelings. So I can care less about a person's feelings, because